In 1998, Morgan Ensberg was playing baseball at the University of Southern California, and he led his team to a national championship. He was the MVP, hit 20 homers, stole 20 bases, became the first SC player to accomplish that feat. Then he was drafted into the Houston Astros organization. In spring training 2000, he was in a hotel room with 5 other teammates. Aaron Miles was one of them. 2 gunmen broke into the room and attacked them, but Aaron Miles got one of the gunmen down, and the other one fled and was later captured. Morgan had a good season in 2003 for the Astros. He hit 291, about 25 homers, but he had a better season in 2005 when he hit 36 homers and about 283 batting average, and led his Astros to the National League pennant. Post-baseball, he has been very successful coaching the game. He is now the manager of the Tampa Bay Rays AA team, the Montgomery Biscuits, and last year he led them to an 88-50 record, which is the best record they've ever had. He was the 2019 Southern League Manager of the Year and the Tampa Bay Rays Employee of the Year.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Hi everybody, this is Apba Brian with Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you the 100th game of the all-time great tournament. This is game 2 of the series between the 2005 Houston Astros and the 1927 New York Yankees. We've had the introduction of the players. We're ready to play ball. Roger Clemens, 11-time All-Star, 7-time Cy Young winner, is ready to pitch to the Bronx Bombers. And Earl Coombs steps into the box. There's the pitch to Earl Coombs, 6'5". We're reading a black die first. As a pop-up to the catcher, Brad Osmus. And Earl Coombs is the first out of this game. Mark Koenig, Yankee shortstop, comes to bat. Koenig is 8 for 14 with a triple and double in the tournament. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Tracking that is Jason Lane. Makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Here now is Babe Ruth. We're using basic Apba, but we're going to use the letters pitcher grades for the pitchers on the Merino boards, and that will let us have the stealing and more detailed fielding records. Here's the pitch to Babe Ruth. 55 is a base hit for the Bambino. 2 outs. And now, extremely hot, Lou Gehrig comes to bat. Gehrig is 7 for 8 with 2 homers, a triple, and 3 doubles. There's a pitch to Lou Gehrig, power against power. 1-2 is a 25. That's going to be a ground ball to second base. Gehrig is retired. And we go to the bottom of the first. Astros coming to bat, no score. White Hoyt will be pitching for the Yankees, grade A pitcher, YZ modifier, 22-game winner in 1927. Willie Taveras steps into the box. 43 is a ground ball back to Hoyt. Throws him out, 1 down. After his playing career, White Hoyt became the celebrated broadcaster of the Cincinnati Reds. Craig Biggio steps in the box. 3-6 is a 33. That's going to be a Y. That's going to be a strikeout. First strikeout for Wade Hoyt. And now Lance Berkman. 44 is a 8 against an A. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. 3 up and 3 down for the Astros. We go to the top of the second. No score. Bob Musell leads off for the Yankees. 24 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Tony Lazzeri. Fly ball to center field. Taken by Willie Taveras. And now the third baseman, jumping Joe Dugan. 6-4 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. And the Yankees go in order. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. All right, here is Morgan Ensberg. 44 is a fly ball to center field. It's a different result with the book, but on the Oz boards to fly out to center. Here is Jason Lane. 54 is a fly ball to right field. That's caught by the right fielder Bob Musell. 2 down. And here is Mike Lamb. 6-3 is a fly ball to Musell. 3 flyouts, and we go to the third, no score. Catcher Johnny Grabowski. 33 is going to be a single for the Yankee catcher. Average speed at first. No outs. Here's the pitcher, Wade Hoyt. Wade Hoyt is going to square around and try to bunt the runner to second. 45 is a 14. Base on balls. Runner goes to first. That takes us to the top of Murderer's Row, and Earl Coombs, a 356 hitter. There's first and second, no outs. 46 is a 29. That's going to be a 1-6-3 double play. Hoyt's out at second. Grabowski goes to third. And suddenly, there's 2 outs. Mark Koenig. Babe Ruth is on deck. Infield playing back with 2 outs. 42 is a fly ball to right field. Lance Berkman is under it, and that's the end of the inning. We go to the bottom of the third, no score. All right, Adam Everett leads off for the Astros. 44 is a fly ball to center field. 1 wide. Brad Ausmus. 54 is a fly to right field. And now Roger Clemens. The last 6 outs have been fly balls. Here's the pitch to Clemens. 1-6 is hit on the ground. And that's a ground out to the pitcher, 1-3. Wade Hoyt has faced the minimum through 3. We go to the top of the fourth. No score. Ruth, Gehrig, and Musell are scheduled for the 4th inning. Roger Clemens never pitched a no-hitter. He had 1 1-hitter and 13 2-hitters in his career. Here's a pitch to Babe Ruth. That's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, and the Yankees are on the board 1-0. Lou Gehrig. Even if we were using the Merino boards, Clemens has a G rating on his card, and 21 was the number. There were no letters, so that's a home run any way you look at it. Here's the pitch to Lou Gehrig. 55 is a 6. That's going to be a 2-base hit for Lou Gehrig. Here is Bob Musil. 1-3 is a walk. First three Yankees have reached. Tony Lazzari. Runners on first and second. 41 is a 24. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. Gary goes to third. There's 2 outs. Third baseman Joe Dugan. One 6 is a 28. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 6-3. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Yankees 1 and the Astros nothing. Okay, this game is being played at Minute Maid Ballpark. It was originally known as the ballpark at Union Station during the plans, and then it became Enron Field. And I think in 2000 was when it became Minute Maid Park, but it was built at the Union Station in Houston, which I worked out of in college. I worked for Amtrak, and up until the end of July, Union Station was where the train went. No ballpark there then, but there was, I think, a hotel nearby, and I think we walked a block or two, or maybe we got in a cab to go to a hotel. I remember the turnaround time was short. It was about 9 hours before I was supposed to catch my train back north to Chicago. But, we slept and went back. But that is the location where I worked from when working at Amtrak in 1973. Actually, so that was the whole summer, because the train station, they stopped using it the next summer. But I didn't go to it in the summer of 74. I was there in the summer of 73. All right, wait. We'll be pitching to Willie Taveras, leadoff hitter. That's a hit column roll for Willie Taveras. And 32 is a single for the Astros leadoff hitter in the bottom of the fourth. He has speed, D29 in stealing. Biggio's the hitter. Hoyt's move to first is +1. Grabowski is a 7. When that throwing thing is not there, okay, a 9 would be like a +5. I think 8 was like +3. I might be off a number, but we're going to make it a 0. He is a 7. And so D means that he can't steal unless there's 1 or 2 outs before the 6th inning. And they're within a run. All right, here's the pitch to Biggio. They could hit and run. And he does have the extra 31. They'll hit and run. There goes Taveras. Here's the pitch to Biggio. 23 is a 12. And that is a out of first, ground out to second, 4-3. Taveras is on second. 1 out. He could try to steal third. His chances would be not too bad, 11-55. Lance Berkman's at the bat. He's going to try to go. Here's the steal. 65, he's going to be a dead duck. 2-5. Taveras is thrown out at third. High 80% chance, but he's out. Here is what Lance Berkman. 52 is a 27 with the bases clear. That's a ground out to third. 5-3, that ends the inning. And we go to the top of the fifth. 1-0 Yankees. Catcher Johnny Grabowski leads off for the Yankees. He's 1 for 1, single in the third inning. 21 is a fly out to right field. Lance Berkman picks it out of the air. One away. Pitcher Wade Hoyt walked his first time up, 46. It's going to be a ground out to, or X strikeout. 2 outs. And now the Colonel, Earl Coombs. 54 is a fly out to right field. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Yankees. Wade Hoyt grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and he attracted the attentions of the Brooklyn Tip-Tops as soon as he was 15 years old. The Brooklyn Tip-Tops were part of the Federal League, the Major League, in 1914. And he signed, or I don't think he signed with them, but I think his father refused to sign the contract. But the next year he signed with the Giants organization, and they traded him. Eventually ended up with the Red Sox and came up with the Red Sox until 1920, and then the Yankees picked his contract up, and the rest is history. He became their main pitcher for those wonderful teams in the 1920s. Here's the pitch to Morgan Ensberg. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field, 1 away. Jason Lane. 56 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Mike Lamb. 45 will be a base on balls. F20 stealing. Adam Everett, the shortstop. 3-3 roll. That's a hit column roll for Adam Everett. That could potentially tie the game. 63 is a double. Fast runner scores. Lamb is not fast. Second and third. It's about Brad Osmus, and Hoyt will walk him to pitch to the pitcher, Roger Clemens. There's 2 outs. Osmus is at first, Everett's at second, and Lamb at third. Everett is fast. Here's the pitch to Roger Clemens. 6-5 is a 35, and that is going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the top of the 6th. Yankees 1, Astros nothing. Babe Ruth's going to hit in this inning. He homered his last time up. But first we have shortstop Mark Koenig facing Roger Clemens. 2-5 is a 8 against an AC pitcher. That's going to be a fly out to center field. And now here's the Babe. 1-3 is a walk. Number 3 takes first, and that brings up number 4, Lou Gehrig. Gehrig is really hot. He's the hottest player in this tournament. He is coming into the game 7 for 8, and he is 1 for 2, so he is 8 for 10, batting 800 in the tournament. Here's the pitch to the Iron Horse. 1-5 is a 10, and 10 against an AC is a single, and Ruth goes to third. First and third Yankees, Bob Musil. All right, New York with a chance to get some distance between them and the Astros. Bob Musil's the hitter. 337 in 1927. Roger Clemens looking for a strikeout here. Here's the pitch. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Very shallow, and the runners will have to hold. big out, 2 outs. Tony Lazzeri, he had 18 homers in 1927. Pitch to the Yankee shortstop, 1-2, is a ground ball to short. Adam Everett throws him out. That's the end of the threat. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Still Yankees 1, Astros nothing. Willie Taveras will lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. He is 1 for 2. 35 is a 9 against an A pitcher. That's going to be a ground out to shortstop. Craig Biggio. 6-6 roll for Biggio. That's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. A home run. Ties the score 1-1. It's only the third hit for the Astros. Here is Lance Berkman. 33 for Berkman. That's going to be a hit column roll. And 45 is a double. Astros have 1 out. Berkman's a slow runner at second. They're going to play it safe on the base paths. Morgan Ensberg. 65 is a ball popped up in the air to third base. Jumping Joe Dugan has it, and there's 2 outs. Jason Lane. Lane is 0 for 2 today, but 6 for 15 in the tournament. 26 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. But the Astros get on the board. We go to the top of the 7th, all knotted up, 1-1. As we start the 7th inning, Roger Clemens is 2 batters away from his point of weakness, and then he'll need 3 things happen for his grade to go down to A. So here is Joe Dugan leading off for the Yankees. Game is now tied. 2-2 roll for Dugan. That's going to be a base hit. Dugan's at first, not a threat to steal, B9. Average speed, Johnny Grabowski's the hitter. Grabowski will swing away. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field. Runner holds. And now the pitcher, Wade Hoyt. Hoyt walked his first time up. We'll go ahead and sacrifice. Squares around. Here's the pitch. 64 is a 13. That's going to be strike 1. Foul ball. Still sacrificing. 1-6 is 28. And that's fielded by Clemens, who throws to first. One to 3, successful sacrifice. That sends Duggan to second. And here is Earl Coombs. Clemens will pitch to Coombs. Well, maybe not. 356, 285. But if you walk him, you're getting closer to Ruth and Gehrig. He's going to pitch to Coombs. 42 is a 9 against the AC. That's going to be a play result of 28, ground out to shortstop. Go to the bottom of the 7th, the Yankees 1 and the Astros 1. All right, Mike Lamb leads off for Houston. 6-2 is a 26. That's a ground ball to second base. Tony Lazzeri takes it and throws to first, 1 away. Here's Adam Everett. 6-1 is a 27. That's a roller to third base. Jumping Joe Dugan throws across the diamond, 2 outs. And now Roger Clemens. not Clemens, it should be Brad Osmus. All right, 51 is a 9 against an A. That's going to be another ground out, this time to the shortstop, Mark Koenig. We go to the top of the 8th, 1-1 tie. This will be the critical inning. We got Koenig, Ruth, and Gehrig. Here's a pitch from Roger Clemens to Mark Koenig. 54 is a fly ball to right field, caught by Lance Berkman, one away. Here's Babe Ruth. Ruth is 2 for 2, singled and homered and walked. Here's the pitch to the Babe. 45 is another walk. Average speed at first. E21 stealing. With the modifications, that's E19 or 11 through 41, more than 2/3 chance of being safe. But Lou Gehrig is up. He is 2 for 3, 8 for 10 in the tournament. Here's the pitch to Lou Gehrig. 61 is a base on balls. Clemens hits his point of weakness, becomes an A pitcher. Bob Musil, first and second. Average speed on the pass. Clemens is going to pitch to Musil. Here's the pitch. 51 is a 8 against an A. And that will be a pop out to the shortstop, Adam Everett. So 2 away. Here is Tony Lazzeri. Six roll. There's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. A 3-run home run for Tony Lazzeri. Push him up, Tony. Extends the lead to 4-1 Yankees. That will do it for Roger Clemens. Dan Wheeler will be brought in to pitch to Joe Duggan. He is a grade A pitcher, XY modifier, and Z control. Here's the pitch to jumping Joe Duggan. 55 is a 8 against an A. That's going to be a fly out to center field. 3 outs. But the blow of the day, the stake in the heart, 3-run home run by Tony Lazzeri. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Yankees 4 and the Astros 1. Orlando Palmeiro will lead off and pinch hit for the pitcher in the bottom of the 8th. Astros are now 3 runs down. 23 is a ground ball to Joe Duggan at third. 5-3. Palmeiro is out. Here is Willie Taveras. Brad Lidge is throwing in the bullpen. He'll pitch the 9th inning. 24 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. And now Craig Biggio. 35 is a 36. That's ball 1. Nine against an A. That's going to be a ground out to shortstop. That takes us to the 9th. 4-1 Yankees. All right, the catcher, John Grabowski, leads off for New York. 32 is a 26. That's a ground ball to second base, 4-3. Here's the pitcher, Wade Hoyt, who will stay in and pitch the 9th. Lidge pitches. 21 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Jason Lane. And now Earl Coombs. 1-3 is a walk. F28 Stealing. Mark Koenig. 6-4 is a swing and miss for strike 3. That's it for the Yankees. In the ninth, we go to the bottom of the ninth. New York 4 and Houston 1. Last hopes or last rights belong to Lance Berkman, Morgan Ensberg, and Jason Lane in the ninth. Here's White Hoyt trying to complete out a complete game. 22 is a hit column roll for Lance Berkman. And 56 is a double. And Berkman settles in the second base for the second time, his second double in the game. Here is Morgan Ensberg. That's the first mark against the point of fatigue of Wade Hoyt. 6-2 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. And Ensberg goes back to the bench, 0 for 4 today. Here's Jason Lane. 44 is an 8. And that is the runner on second. 26. Play result, 4-3. Ground out. So he's thrown out by Lazari. Base runner goes to third. And it comes down to Mike Lamb. 35 is a 41. And that is a runner picked off third. 2-5. That's the second time in a row. That happened yesterday. Runner picked off with a different book. All right, so that's a ball game. Berkman thrown out by the catcher Grabowski, picked off third with 2 outs in the ninth. We'll be back with a wrap-up. Let me say it. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. They get 4 runs on 7 hits and no errors. The Astros have 1 run on 5 hits and no errors. Home runs in the game by Houston, Craig Biggio in a solo home run in the 6th. And then Babe Ruth, solo home run in the 4th. But the big blow of the game was the home run by Tony Lazari, the 3-run home run that gave the Yankees the victory in the 8th inning. Winning pitcher was White Hoyt, 9 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Roger Clemens was the loser, 7 2/3, 4 earned runs, 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 4 walks. The star of the game, I'm going to go back. Well, let's go back to Tony Lazari. It was his three-run blow who made the difference, so he'll be today's star of the game. The Yankees move forward to the 3rd round. There are one of only 3 teams now that are 4-0. The Hilldale Daisies are 4-0 in the tournament. The 1954 Giants are 4-0 in the tournament, and now the 27 Yankees are 4-0 in this tournament. They'll be playing the 54 Giants in round 3. Our next series is the 1965 Minnesota Twins take on the 2005 Chicago White Sox. Join me for that one. That should be a great series. Thanks for watching. Good day and God bless.